Before we begin the video, if you haven't yet, come on down and join my Discord server. Link is down in the description. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be breaking down and analyzing the new Master of the Mountain teaser. This trailer released yesterday, of course, and it is our first look at Season 13. Let's begin by analyzing the description. Now, this was the original description that we saw yesterday. Since then, LEGO has actually changed it to something else. But this one has far more info, so we'll take a look at this. Basically, the season sets up because the ninja are invited to celebrate Vanya's birthday. But they discovered that Shintaro Mountain has an underground maze ruled by the Skull Sorcerer, so they must choose their path wisely. But having unpacked that, let's move on to our first shot, and there's already something noteworthy. Now, this is actually the Legacy 2020 bounty, not the movie bounty. And that's really weird. That begs the question of, has the bounty been redesigned off screen? Is this a new bounty? Is this even meant to be a bounty? What is it? It is the Legacy bounty, but it's missing the mainsails, and you can also see people on the bottom of the bounty carrying it in. And it's flying into the Ivory City, as the description said. You can see the ninja on the deck of the bounty. Looks like the residents of the city can fly. We see this person as wings, as well as the people under the bounty. Overall though, the city is just gorgeous looking, and here we see Cole in a Season 11 gi, and I don't think that's Vanya actually. I've heard people saying that this is Vanya, but this woman has a different hairpiece and a different face. Maybe it could be her mother. Anyways though, Cole is holding some object, perhaps a torch. And then we get to see the Skull Dungeon, very nice looking, not really much to go over here. Here we see the Awakened Warriors charging forward, and here's the Skull Sorcerer. Now, they have actually made a few design changes. First of all, he has some added details on the wings, but most of the changes are on the face. They've added a few line details on his face, his eyes are smaller and they glow green, and also he has a mouth. And fun fact, in the sets on the torso, the Ninjago letters spell out Dead Rise, but here they mixed up the R and I, and now it says Dead Earth. No idea how that could have possibly happened, but moving on. Now we see him jump in front of Lloyd and Cole and use some kind of power, and the ninja are in their Season 11 gi. The Skull Dragon looking very nice, and some more skeletons. And here we see Cole coming face to face with some lava monster, probably just your average monster fight. Princess Vanya falling down an abyss, and we see that she actually does have wings, and she's falling after Wu and Cole, as we see here. The Monster Geckos fighting each other, Kai, Zane, and Nia are in the crowd, and we actually see a bit of Jay. We see his leg in there. Skull Dragon versus Zane, who's using ice, and he's also in his Season 13 gi. Wu, Vanya, and Cole surrounded by spiders, and you see a lot of skulls, indicating people who may have died there. Lloyd makes a jump and grabs onto some kind of crate, escaping the skeletons. Here we see a minecart transporting what looks to be the Firestone mech, and we can actually see Cole and Vanya hiding out inside the mech, and they're all getting attacked by these bats. Back to the Skull Sorcerer, he's fighting Lloyd and Cole, and using this green skull as a weapon, interestingly enough. Here we see the minecart from earlier, and we can actually see that Wu is in it as well. A close-up of the Firestone mech, and Cole is using his RX powers from inside. And the final shot shows the Skull Dungeon as Cole and the Sorcerer leap towards each other. The Skull Sorcerer wields some kind of staff, while Cole in his Season 13 gi is holding a Blade of Deliverance. But that's about all we have to break down from this trailer. As I said yesterday, it's mainly just action, not really plot stuff. And I know initially yesterday it was titled Official Trailer. It's not. Since then they've actually renamed it to Teaser, which makes a lot of sense. But overall, my first impressions for this season are quite good. I like the direction that Master of the Mountain is going for an animation story, and I think it'll be a fun ride. If it's as good as the creators say it is, I think it'll definitely be better than Prime Empire. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share with anyone and everyone you know. Leave a comment explaining your thoughts on the Master of the Mountain trailer, and I'll see you next time.